Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Super excited to have you stop by. Let's have a little chat about what's going on this week. It is November 22nd through the 28th. It is kind of like the big kickoff right to the holiday season leading up to the end of the year. We have this week, if you're in the United States, we're celebrating Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you if that is what you are doing. And we have crazy, stupid shopping extravaganza Black Friday coming. And then we have, for my Jewish friends, it is the kickoff of Hanukkah for the season on Sunday evening at sundown. So happy Hanukkah to you. So we're going to take a look at what's happening here. We start off with the moon in your sign, Cancer, which is really the sweetest energy of the week. How could it not be, right? How could it not be? So this moon is going to be in a lovely grand trine, grand water trine. It is not conjuncted, it is trine energy, which is that nice easy flow of energy with Neptune and Pisces. I got distracted by the bug. I brought my plants in, and apparently I brought in a few bugs with it, and they're just annoying the living tar out of me. All right, so sorry for the segue. And then we have Pisces. So we have Neptune and Pisces having this conversation with the moon in Cancer that wants to very much discuss what is of value to you. What is really important in your heart space? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your wishes? What are you heading for? And at the same time, it's in trine with Mars, which is also at home over there in Scorpio. And the conversation is basically, what's the next action step? What are you going to do? And I think this week, there's a lot of opportunity to feel the clarity from the heart, right? That's where that starts, right? You get inspired from the heart, and then you decide what you're going to do, and you look for the opportunities. I'm on Facebook at Moonlit Waters in a group there, and I do readings every day. You come on over. It's free to join the group. There is like 3 or 4 of the dailies that I did this week. They were talking about steps to manifest. What do you need to do? How things are coming in. So there's a lot of energy around this. You have here such beautiful cards. First off, there is a need to understand what it is you want. You have convey your meaning. Convey your meaning. So reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself to be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. So your third house of communication is Virgo. Oh, and Virgo. Look, I know it's not your sign, okay? But it is your communication sign. It was a tutorial for the month December of how to manifest. And I really encourage everybody to check out that video. And I never, ever do that. I never say, oh, you should go watch this other sign. I am saying that this time because it felt like so much about how to manifest and that I actually went back and took notes on it. Because when I'm in channel, I can't remember half of what I say. But look, convey your meaning. Virgo. Virgo is very specific. It is research, detailed, oriented. It wants the facts. And so when you are and we get into Virgo, the moon moves into Virgo at the end of the week. So this is a week we're really tapping into that organizational way of expressing what it is you want and you need first to yourself and then to others. Because you have some amazing cards coming up here. You have the unexplained wonder. The unexplained wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are coming your way. All your prayers are being answered. You have persistent drive. You have the sharks going for what they want, right? See what you desire. Cancer, feel what you desire, right? Feel what you desire. What is it really? And then what can you do to get there? And it says, and move toward your goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose and use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. Again, I really recommend that video. And then let your personality shine. Most importantly, be who you are. You are unique and you are special and you are a treasure and you are a spark of divine joy and love, and just be who you are. And you will attract to you the right people, the right people. What were you going to say? Oh, the right opportunities. I don't know where the P came from. The right people, the right opportunities. You will bring that stuff in order to prosper. Oh, that was what the P was. Okay. So you have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. You came here with special gifts. Those special gifts, it's your soul wanting to expand. Okay? And so if you will allow yourself to be inspired from within and set your attention and your goal based on the inspiration that is your soul speaking to you, and then go out there and track that down, you will find that your life unfolds like I'm seeing a big flower I'm seeing a lotus. It's really lovely. Just opening up, And so you can do this. You can be in flow with spirit by following what your heart is telling you to do. It's a very big week. That trine is really going to help you get a lot of clarity on what it is that you're trying to do and where it is you're trying to go. So the moon is going to move into Leo at 10:59 a.m. on Wednesday. The moon in Leo right away is going to be in that trine, that nice flow of energy with the sun conjunct Mercury, conjunct the South Node, and conjunct Vesta. So lots of light being shown on what are your personal truths, what really matters to you. Mercury rules both Gemini and Virgo. So Gemini is, if you are Cancer rising, that is your spirituality house. And so there are a lot of downloads about the spirituality and the communication with yourself and with spirit, because you would have had that going on since that trine happened. And so you're still kind of in that energy. And now there's a little bit of clarity about what needs to be released and let go of. In Sagittarius, there's with that South Node, there's about what old belief systems no longer serve, and that arrow pointing in the direction you want to go. And so a lot of clarity and understanding coming in, but it's going to come in through the heart space, right? That is where you're going to get that. Thursday's got some really, I got to say, kind of raucous, dicey energy. We've got the moon in Leo in direct conflict there, an opposition with Saturn up there in Aquarius. The moon in Leo wants what's good for the self. It's very interested in the self. And Saturn in Aquarius says we need good structures and boundaries that serve the greater good. Now for you, this will be a little easier to negotiate than for others. It is important that you remember that you are worthy and you are of value. Leo would be the second house of what is value to you, your self-worth, your self-esteem, financial issues and stuff like that. And so where are the safe and healthy boundaries around that serve you, and remember that you are important, but also it's a win-win for the community, because it is a T-square, which means that the energy outlet point is at Uranus and Taurus. And Uranus and Taurus wants to shake things up. It really wants to change the dynamics, and it can be very explosive. And so this is where people can really be triggered. Plus the moon is going to be squaring off with Mars, who's in Scorpio, and can be really kind of nasty there. And so I feel like there's this need to really stay in your own lane and keep your eye on the prize. And what you're trying to bring in is the peace and the harmony of the day, because you're Cancer and that's what you want to do. But at the same time, don't be a doormat. It's kind of a tightrope thing that you're going to be walking. You can allow this energy, this energy of Uranus and Taurus to be something that kind of is like a thunderbolt idea, out of the box thinking, that allows you to really figure out how you can help the group at large, because Taurus would be in your 11th house of groups and group activities. And so there is a possibility it could really trigger something that is very much a spark of inspiration and divinely orchestrated. So pay attention, see what you see, because you have here place. This is that home energy of Cancer for sure. It's broccoli dragon. I love the little dragons, and we needed some nice fun energy to come in. But look at this. You have the orange dragon, which is rewards, and the kiwi dragon, which is fertility. Lots of seeds of intention, lots of opportunity. This is if you remember the unexplained wonders. If you remember your dreams are coming true, you need to be persistent and stay on track with what it is you're trying to create. So if you're trying to create a warm and loving environment, you can do that. And at the same time, you can still remember your value and importance, and that you are an individual. that has goals and dreams of your own as well. So Friday, people have been triggered right along all weekend. So when you're out and about, if you're one of those mad shoppers, just remember to be really extra kind and nice and not let other people's really negative crap bother you, which is hard, right? Kind of thin-skinned. I know. I'm a Cancer sun. I get it. So, all right. This one that popped out, and I took it because it just felt like it, is the monkey. It's a trick. So everything's not as it seems when you are talking to Neptune up there in Pisces. Some of it is illusionary, so make sure that you're paying attention to what truly resonates in your heart space. Things may not be as they appear. Don't just hear, listen. Don't just look, see. Don't just sense, feel. It's going to be really important that you're listening to your intuition by what you feel. Be prepared to lose if you take the risk, yet you are an incisive problem solver and you could see through the deception. So, risk versus reward. Don't get pulled into something that is not beneficial. Make sure you're paying attention because there is a change in direction happening here. You have literally change of direction, but we are between the eclipses. And so everything is shifting and changing. We're all changing direction in one way or the other. Change is necessary and inevitable at this point, and it is in your favor. Your intuition has been alerting you that a change a change in your approach and outlook must occur. Now is the time to act and make your move. Now is the time to make some changes. Capricorn also got this card, and they are in your house of partnership. So there's changes happening around that because we have justice. And the justice says the universe executes a precise order of justice. Karmic debt is being reconciled at this moment. The matter is no longer in your hands. Take a deep breath and go through it with dignity. So the changes that are happening are supposed to happen. They're happening on divine time. Don't let it stress you out. Change is okay. You're an initiating sign. You know how it is. You try something, it doesn't work. You go, okay, well, I'll try something else. And so now you're getting a little bonus help from the universe. This is happening over this weekend. Also, you know, we've got the moon moving in at 9:12 p.m. And if I'm repeating myself, I am so sorry. You're my next to the last sign. Been talking a while. But it moves in at 9:12 p.m. on Friday. And the moon in Virgo really wants to get shit organized. Really does. Like, the plan needs to get organized. The house needs to get organized. The decorations need to go up. The shopping list. The whatever. All that organizational stuff. But don't forget to also be organizing for what this goal is. And so take some space for yourself and allow yourself to think in order to manage it all. That energy is there all weekend to really help you out. And so I think that you can really dig in and use it. Communication in a very organized way because, look, you have this white tiger here of confidence. White tiger's been showing up in a lot of things. The white tiger is about being there, right? It's there. Can you see it though? It is right dead front and center. I know the lighting's not great, but here's the thing. You're right there and stuff is going on around you and you can kind of fade into the background and be the observer. Why? Because information and knowledge is power. That's number one. Number two, you're very confident in yourself. Be confident in yourself. Like, what other people's thoughts and opinions are of you or what you want to do is really none of your business. That's their stuff. They can work it out. You just sit there in your confidence, be an observer, have the perspective of knowing that what you believe in your heart is true. It's definitely true for you, but you have great intuition. Don't forget that. So it says here, things are under control. You can handle the situation with your wisdom, your confidence, and your courage. You are passionate and loving, but don't let your sensitivity overwhelm you. You are honorable and gifted, but remain humble. Don't let your sensitivity overwhelm you. Don't get caught up in the emotional crashing and waving that is going on. This is a lot of stuff happening this week. You can negotiate it by staying in your lane and really listening to your intuition and observing, not getting triggered, just observing, seeing what you see, feel what you feel, and know the truth of who you are. Kind of an exciting week. So, last cards are from Mike Dooley's the notes of the love notes from the universe. Spirit and I were talking about this energy this week. We're like, everybody's going to need a hug. So here's your hug. Here's your love from the universe to send you on your way. I do want to encourage you to check out your monthly video if you have not done so. And I am on Facebook in a little group called Moon Waters. Come and hang out. There's a lot of advice that comes out every day over there. Little videos. And I think they're like 5 minutes this week. Usually they're like 3 or 4. So here we go. Most people are just trying to survive. Just remember, most people are so beguiled by your charm, awed by your confidence. Remember to be confident. And inspired by your choices, they simply forget to say, thank you, please, I love you like crazy, as often as they feel the urge. Do not, let's not be one of those people. Okay. So this week, say please, say thank you, say I love you like crazy to the people that matter to you, and understand that not everybody can do that easily. And so don't let it hurt you when it doesn't happen. Okay? You be you, you do these things that you do so well, right? We have sometimes the good is hidden. Like this tiger that you can't hardly even freaking see. Okay. Find the good in what they said or what they asked. I have a feeling people are not going to be communicating in a way that is really comfortable for you because they're going to be being triggered. And I think the way they talk is going to be triggering you this week. And so have some space and grace for it. And don't take it personally. 95% of what people say and do have nothing to do with the person they're saying and doing it to. It has to do with their own situation and what they're trying to work through or what they came here to learn or grow or whatever. And so please, Cancer, that protective shell is there for a reason. Don't let other people's crap get to you this weekend. You have fun. You stay in your joy and your confidence and you have fun. So find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. So look, I just hear catch people doing something good. So look for the opportunities to say to somebody, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, because that's going to catch them off guard. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Even if they've just got done being a really snotty little teenager or whatever to you, right? And then they do something and you go, thank you so much for doing that. Instead of dwelling on what they don't do, right? Catch them doing something good. And you will notice that people will try to do that more often. It's a great management technique. So start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Start with yourself. Start with yourself, and then whoever comes along next, right? Start with yourself. Earth-shaking love. All right? Okay, Cancer. Love yourselves. I think you can do this. I see nothing here that says you can't. I just am a little worried because I'm a Cancer and I know how sensitive we can get. And so, deep breath. They're probably not even aware that they're being so mean and nasty. So just let it go. All right, you guys take good care, and I will see you back here next week.